And
what way are we spinning?
This way.
Okay, ready?
Go. Guys, we're... What's up, everybody? Me and Gilligan here are out on an adventure today.
Listen, I'm wearing the bucket hat for a little bit of sun protection because wow, that sun is up in the sky and it is hot. Yeah. I had to flip it up though for the video purposes. Normally, you know, I'm like this.
Oh my gosh, we can't see your beautiful sunglasses.
A little bit of a hood wrap.
Guys, we went all over the city yesterday on foot looking for the best foods around here in Budapest. If you missed that video, go check it out. Today, we are going to be going around on foot again, but we're going to be seeing some of the most epic sights here in the city. This is honestly a little bit intimidating, guys. There's like massive historic meaning to every building on every corner. So we're going to go see what we can see and share it with you the best we can. This is our first stop for the day. This is just around the corner from our Airbnb. And this is the Dohány Street Synagogue. This is the biggest synagogue in Europe, second biggest in the world. Pretty incredible and impressive. This place is beautiful, very different than a lot of like the medieval churches that you see around Europe. This is just so beautiful and more modern looking. The balconies on either side are just incredible. Very, very cool. A lot of tours going on in here in like tons of different languages right now. But your tour is going to be in English.
Some of you might be wondering, hey Michelle, where'd you get that cool blue skirt? Well, let me tell you, I got it from here. They actually, men and women, both, everybody's around wearing things covering their legs because you actually have to have your knees covered here, and my shorts weren't quite long enough to cover my knees, almost. And the men all have to cover their heads, and so it was kind of different because I feel like usually Daniel and I are used to walking into different churches and we take our hats off, but the gentleman actually told Daniel he needed to put his hat back on. So it's kind of different. So we got blue skirts and hats.
The grounds here is beautiful. Here's the synagogue, and then they have this building here that has the massive dome on top of it. It's really impressive when you go inside. But this actually during World War II was used as a radio station and stables, I guess, by the Germans. Very interesting to know. There's a lot of World War II history here in Hungary, especially in Budapest.
We are so excited to be partnering with Visit Budapest on this video of exploring this beautiful city. We've got our Budapest cards here. How many times can I say Budapest? These cards are awesome. They get you on all the public transportation for free. The subway, the trams, the buses. Not only do they give you free rides, they get you free entrances to a lot of the really cool museums and things to see around this city. And if it's not free, then it is discounted. So, pretty cool, guys. If you're ever in Budapest, make sure you check them out and get a Budapest card.
This is the fastest escalator I've ever been on in my life. It's moving quick. Getting off is going to be tricky. You ready, Shell?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it. I did it. We did it. The Budapest card is actually really rad, guys. You just show it to whoever wants to see it when you get on a metro, tram, or a bus, and you are good. And then we just use Google Maps to map us around, and it takes us on all the public transit, tells you exactly what bus, what metro, where to go, and it has been very easy. We're just taking a little stroll right now along the Danube River, and we got the Parliament building right there. Absolutely stunning. It's
wild.
Massive and so beautiful. Overlooking the river, quite a good spot. I love your hat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, it is sweltering out here. We got a little breeze
so
here down by the river,
but
good. Oh my gosh, you can probably see it on our faces.
Our faces are glistening. We've got little sweat stains all through our shirts. Luckily, we're both wearing lighter colors, so maybe it's not as noticeable. It's definitely a warm one today, but this view and this building is insane. All of like the little intricate detail of all of these grand buildings over here in Europe, they just blow my mind. Like, you just don't see a lot of that in America, and by a lot, like, I feel like you see very little.
This is how we measure how hot it is outside.
Oh no. Oh?
Is it bad?
Oh my god.
Is it hot or is it not?
Look at this ring right here. I'd say it's hot.
That's how we know it's hot. trying to make our way up to Castle Hill. So naturally, this is up on a hill, and so we're hiking a ton of stairs to get up there, but it's going to be worth it. There's some rad castles and churches here in the castle district of Budapest. More stairs, Chelle. We have arrived up at Fisherman's Bastion.
I keep wanting to say Fisherman's Wharf. We're not in San Francisco, Michelle.
Fisherman's Wharf. No,
Fisherman's
no.
Wharf.
This is the Bastion. I don't really know what that means. But guys, this is rad. There's this castle wall. It's an old wall that kind of surrounds part of Castle Hill here. And it's called Fisherman's Bastion because I guess a long time ago, this guild of fishermen were put in charge of protecting Castle Hill. And this wall was kind of like their jurisdiction, if you will.
It's not a bad wall.
Kind of cool. Guys, there's lots of like spires here. This one back here especially looks a lot like the Walt Disney Castle. And there's also a very rad church called St. Matthias Church Cathedral right here with the most crazy tiled roof I've ever seen.
Yeah, this tiled roof. And then it has like the rusted copper. What is that? The turquoisey copper? Is that what they call it? The rusted copper? Rain gutters with a tile. It's so beautiful.
I'm gonna walk around here a little bit more and show you what we're talking about. So there are 7 spires along the wall here at Fisherman's Bastion, and we have one to ourselves right now. Chelle doesn't even care. She's taking photographs and stuff. Chelle, we have a spire to ourselves.
All to ourselves.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I want to do a spin move. Watch out.
Okay. Wait, I have to move for it? Oh. I want to spin with you.
Okay, ready? And
What way are we spinning?
this way.
Okay, ready?
Go. I'm sorry if we induced any kind of nausea or sickness in that.
We did to me.
Guys, when you're in a spire at Fisherman's Bastion in Budapest by yourself, you have to spin.
We have to spin.
It sounds echoey in here. It's cool. It's like a nice dome up there. We'll go visit another one. Let's go. What do you think about the Bastion now?
I think the Bastion's pretty legit. Maybe we should name our first kid Bastion. Just kidding, we probably won't be doing that. But this place is really beautiful. And the fact that the sun has like kind of set over here, well, it's set behind the massive castles and churches over here, is making it that much more incredible.
Total shade, no sun, we're cooling off.
Temperature's great right now.
So whenever we need to go to the bathroom out traveling, there's 2 places that are almost a surefire win.
Yeah.
One is McDonald's and the other is Starbucks. The funny thing about Starbucks, sometimes you find them in the most incredible places on the planet. They somehow get the most epic real estate. Here we are in this castle here in Budapest, and Starbucks right there, right on castle grounds.
I'm not complaining because they've got a potty in there and I've already peed in there like 3 times.
We've already used it. Chelle's gonna go ahead and use it again right now. But I just think it's funny, like how much does that rent cost? I remember in China, we'd find them in the most epic buildings. In New York City, you find them in the most epic subway stations. I don't know how they do it. They got a lot of money. Great locations. This place was incredible. But we cannot stay any longer. We have something that we need to get to by 8 o'clock, and it's gonna be cool.
We're making our way across the beautiful, whoa, that was a loud bus, Elizabeth Bridge here. The chain bridge is right over here to my left, but unfortunately it's actually closed right now. They must be doing some construction on it or something. Cool story about the chain bridge. The city of Budapest actually used to be 2 different cities. One side named Buda and the other side named Pest. And when the chain bridge was built, they combined the 2 cities to create one city and called it Budapest. Clever.
We just boarded our vessel for the next hour for a little river cruise up the Danube River. And we got a nice little discount thanks to our Budapest cards. Thank you, Budapest cards.
Coming in clutch.
We rode the tram down here. That was a ton of fun. I love public transportation.
I do
don't know what it is.
I love it in like every city we go to. I feel like every city, you know, cities just have public transportation, and every city, it's like they're all the same with their own little twist, and I just love it. We love using public transportation, and it's cheap.
Guys, we're not the only ones on this boat.
No.
There's a few hundred other people on here with us, but
It's a big vessel, guys. It's a very large vessel
Large
with
vessel.
a lot of tourists on it.
we're on a little sunset cruise on the river, and we're just straight chilling right now. We're honestly exhausted. The heat really like takes it out of you.
We're a little shiny, as you can see from all the sweat that's been coming out of our bodies.
Yeah, same. Normally, we'd be up hanging off the railings, like shooting with our cameras off the sides. Don't worry, I will. I'm just taking a quick breather here. Waiting for the big buildings to like turn their lights on. This is a sunset cruise, so the sun is just set back there. And so I think a lot of these buildings are gonna light up. At least that's my hope. That was our intention of doing the sunset
That
cruise.
was the plan.
Feels good to sit down though. It's much cooler now that the sun's gone. And complimentary beverage.
Refreshing beverages. We don't know if they're complimentary, actually. They're just handing them out to people.
You think they're gonna charge me?
We're just taking them.
We're just cruising by the Parliament building again. It's getting all lit up here at night. I think this is the most beautiful building I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I might have to second that.
It is incredible, especially at night, all lit up.
Look at it all lit up.
It's beautiful. Unfortunately, we have this like tugboat pushing these massive platforms right
It's
next
huge.
to us.
It's like 6 platforms all connected.
Between us and the
Parliament. At least it's
building.
low.
It's really low, so you can kind of see it at the bottom of the screen there. It's not too intrusive. That building, holy crap. Budapest Parliament building, the most beautiful building I've seen in my life.
Goodbye.
And just as quickly as she started, the river tour is over.
I'm actually kind of sad that it's over. This was really awesome. It was very relaxing. The breeze felt so good. And seeing the city from the water, I mean, I kind of feel like that might be a must if you're here in Budapest.
Guys, I'm tired.
I'm so tired. We are starving. All we've eaten today was a little turkey sandwich that we made back at the apartment, and that was a long time ago. It's currently 9 p.m. and we're starving. We found a little pasta place we're gonna go to, and I can't stop thinking about it.
You don't want Hungarian food?
No, I'm tapped out on the Hungarian food after yesterday. We just got back to our apartment, and boy, are we glad to be back. We both like rinsed off as speedily as we could, and we've picked up a little bit of delicious dinner here. I told you we found a pasta place, and we did. It's like a pasta bar, and they do it all right in front of you. Really good, looks delicious. I got this one. Yeah, it looks really good. They added mozzarella. It's tomato basil with mozzarella. I don't know the name of the pasta, I just pointed at it. Daniel got this one. It looks the exact same, but his has peppers in it and no mozzarella. Mozzarella? What are we in Italy or something?
I had mozzarella.
I know, I kind of wish I had peppers, so maybe we'll have to have these there. And we've got a little Coke Zero lemon here. Let me tell you, this is delicious, okay? It's delicious. We're gonna eat up some dinner and just take a breath. I need to just take a breath.
Hope you enjoyed the video today, guys, seeing some of the sights around Budapest. If you ever do come here, make sure you check out the Budapest Card. It gets you into all sorts of stuff, gets you around easily. It's been really great. We have it for the next couple days as well. Gonna be using that a ton. We're gonna go ahead and dig in here. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We still have a couple more days here, and then guys, guess what? We're moving on. We're moving on to somewhere new, and I think we actually need to spend some time on that tonight.
Probably.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.
Good night.